Back to Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast, Monty and the Pharaoh, seen every Thursday, produced out of Indie Music TV in Ronkonkoma, New York. And we have the Hall of Famer, superstar Tito Santana in studio. Tito, how's it going so far, all right? We hitting you with some tough questions, or what are we doing?
No, so far so good.
All right, good.
That's why you guys are #1. You know, you have a great show,
Thank
and
you,
you don't beat around the bushes. You come right at me.
I love when you guys put us over, bro. It makes me feel so good.
Wait a minute. About that arm drag back in 1982.
All right, well, here's another one for you. Ready? Tom Cole. Tom Cole was a Ringboy in 1985. He was a gopher. You recognize that name?
I don't like where this is going.
Tom Cole?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Who's that?
Pat Patterson, Vice President of World Wrestling Federation. Terry Garvin resigned because of the Ringboy scandal.
Oh.
I think you were around during that time.
Yes, I was.
What do you know about that, or do you have any thoughts about that?
Well, again, that was not the crew that I was running around with.
Good thing.
And you'd hear a lot of whispers and stuff, but I'm not gonna comment because it's hearsay.
Right.
But obviously, Pat Patterson was gay, and
He was.
He was hanging around with all the boys loved him. He was a great guy. He was one of the boys. It's not like there was anything in the locker rooms where
But can I ask you a question, right? So obviously, every guy that comes in here says what a brilliant guy he was, what a great guy he was.
No doubt.
But then you hear all this other side stuff, right? Piper had an issue with him, from what I understand. Again, hearsay, not saying it's factual.
Is it
You're
wrong?
you're a pretty stand-up guy. You're a stand-up guy.
Absolutely.
At some point, do you have like a push and pull with yourself? Like, hey, I like the guy, but
Did you ever wonder, let me put it this way, did you ever wonder what the basic everyday wrestling fan wonders when it comes to Pat Patterson rumors? Where there's smoke, is there fire? Because there's so many rumors about the things that Pat's done behind the scenes, and they're all very uncomfortable. Any thoughts on any of that with Pat, or?
No. I mean, God, I like.
You're just fortunate enough to not have seen stuff,
right.
obviously.
I didn't hang around with Pat,
Right.
and maybe because I was such a straight guy that a lot of the shit that was going on wasn't shared with me. I mean.
Well, fortunately, you were never approached.
No, I do know that Jimmy. God, what's his name? Tag team partner.
Jimmy Powers.
Jimmy Powers. I know he told me that he was approached, but he really didn't get into details even.
Well, again, I don't think there's anything wrong with a person being approached, right?
Right.
They're attracted to him. They say, "Hey, I would like that." There's nothing wrong with that, right?
Right.
It's when you take advantage or force something, which supposedly happened in this Ringboy situation where people were afraid for their jobs and they were told to do, again, hearsay, not saying it's factual. Yeah. I mean, you're a good-looking guy, still a good-looking guy. You must have been hit on a regular basis, right?
Not by Pat Patterson.
Straight to the top. We're living this life, not just dreaming it, we're doing it for real.